I really don't want to be harsh on this putter. It's already got a lot of stick, but I'll be honest with you, I had to give myself a good talking to in a corner before this review. Al, you really can't be too harsh on this putter. Too harsh? It's got Dorito stuck to it. What? Does it work though? Can't miss, can you? You actually can't. That's it. Cut it, we're off, we're finished.
Do just what you want. You're the one I trust. And I always be around.
I said I wasn't going to be very harsh, and now I'm relating Doritos to a putter. The thing is, from a shelf appeal point of view, in my opinion, it looks like the sloth from the Goonies. I'm sorry, it does. But from a dress, it's actually rather pleasant. Unless you put like this, and if you do, that's none of my business. Tommy? 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 Tommy! Okay, so I've got a story to tell you. Pretty good story as well. I went to Abu Dhabi, if you didn't already know that, and I took the truss because I was going to review it whilst I was over there to rip it a new one. What actually ended up happening was I didn't review it in Abu Dhabi. I ended up gaming it for 3 rounds and putted probably the best that I ever have. That escalated quickly. Doritos for the win. Look, no matter how good your putter is, you've still got to hit the damn thing.
Take me to your heart.
Trust me. Subscribe. Yeah. I'm as shocked as what you are, to be quite honest with you, that this has found my bag. I mean, I've made it pretty clear that I'm not overly sure about the Toblerone looks. It even sounds quite strange, requires an acquired taste. I can't even hit the centre of the face doing this. No. Listen, how do you do this? Mike's there. But can't argue with the facts that said ball seems to find said hole. I mean, this is a tough putt though. Tell you what, I've just realised that I've not even mentioned the product name once, and we're probably like over a minute in, but we're reviewing today the TaylorMade Truss Putter range. I've been doing this a while, but you wouldn't think so, would you? No. So, I can't help but notice that not everyone's going to despise the looks. I don't despise the looks, that's quite harsh. But not everyone's going to look at this putter like it's got 3 heads. If you like the look of this putter, comment below and let me know. So now we know it's called the TaylorMade Truss Putter after 25 minutes into the review. Brilliant, Al. Truss is all about high stability, high MOI. So something that would rival Hulk's shoulder barge. Trying to think of good metaphors, that probably wasn't the best one. I even thought about a quokka running towards a Smartie. So if the Smartie's on the ground, a quokka's running towards it, it's not going to twist, it's just going to go straight for it without twisting. It's just, it knows it. I'm actually worried that people are going to judge this putter on face value before actually getting it in their hands. But I'll be completely honest, if I didn't do golf videos, there's a good possibility that I would never have gone to a golf shop to even have tried this putter. Harsh, but very true.
When I need some loving, baby.
Oh, that just leaped out, Tommy. So throughout this review, I'm going to throw in a few extreme putts because normal putts are pretty boring, aren't they? So this is like 1,000,000 yards, downhill, canyon on the right, full of snakes. What could go wrong? Right, here we go. I like this. Is that going to roll? Let's roll it. Tommy. It's going to go down that bank. This could go in. This could go in. No. Like there's a Texas wedge, which is a long way out. This is Philadelphia wedge. I don't know why I said Philadelphia. Okay. Right. I'm not going to beat that, am I? Let's be honest. That's a similar line though. Bit of a bumpier run. Yeah, that's the exact same line, just needed a bit more legs. Okay, so still half decent, but that one's incredible. What we're going to do is have a gross score, two balls, see what we get. Here we go. This could be, I'll take 2 putts from here. Not when you put like that. Anyway, on with the review. This ancient engineering principle minimises twisting at impact. Obviously we need all the help we can get with putting, especially me. So we have a wider point of connection on the face, more towards the toe and heel, generating that higher MOI, connecting that then to the shaft, giving us that Toblerone-like Dorito effect above the club head, giving us more stability. Okay, so par 3, 130 metres. Weapon of choice is the TM1. If you're going to complain about me damaging this putter, this is my putter. Well, it will be after this anyway. 5 is the score to beat with 2 balls. That needs to go. It's very hard to get it there. So I'd take a 6 right now with these 2. This is not going to be easy. That's a good roll. Oh, that was close. That was close. Go. Ah. Ah. TaylorMade are also saying that this crazy Toblerone-like beam, support beam, also improves sound and feel. I did say that I wasn't overly impressed with the sound. It's quite pingy. People will like that. It's very opinion based, but the feel is quite firm, and I always like a firm feeling putter. The scenario is you've just domed your fairway wood and you've just realised that the wedge you need, you left at the zoo. So we've got about 120 metres, downhill left to right, 5 to beat. That's not, oh, hello. I need to slow down, I think that's too hard. Where are you going, ball? Oh, don't hit the sign. I honestly nearly topped that. So I didn't expect to hold that. Now we've got a chance to match our 5, but I've got to hold this. A little bit too much steam on the second putt. Stay up. Nah. Nah. To finish it off, there's the pure roll insert to optimise feel and roll characteristics. This isn't new, we've seen this before. Something that's been with TaylorMade for many years. And something that we don't usually hit on with putter reviews, and we probably should, is the shaft. So this truss putter has a Kbs Stability Shaft. This basically prevents deflection. We've got a few putter heads to choose from in the truss range. We've got a toe hanging TB1 and TM1 if you want a bit of release at impact, or a face balanced TB2 and TM2 for more of a straight back and straight through putting stroke. Well, that's really it in regards to the truss. A lot going off with it, but that's really all you can talk about in the review, isn't there? The tech, bits of tech, give it a bit of a roll, have a bit of fun, some crazy challenges, speaking of which we've got one more remaining. The last truss challenge. And the scenario is, we're on the last hole, it's 40 degrees out here Celsius, literally, and your wedges have melted. So you're just left with a putter. Big Texas wedge from about 80 meters. Yeah. And the score we've got to beat is still 5. Let's do it. But I fancy this. I'm going to call this early, that this is in. You've got to be shitting me. Flag in or flag out? That, honestly, flag out, that was in. Don't get me wrong, there's a massive snap in the flag, but this one. Wait for it. Oh! Oh, that was so close. So guys, like I said, don't judge a book by its cover. Even if the cover is dirty and old and wrinkled. The book's very good. The book is a good read, and I suggest you give it a try. Thank you so much for watching as always, guys. Trust me, it's worth a go. Say bye. Go on. See ya. Ciao. He waved. He actually waved.